How plays motivate your student? Children can easily lose motivation in learning a subject if they find it boring and difficult. Failure and fears of failure are a surefire ways for a student to become withdrawn and dejected. They spot that learning English. Bad behavior can be a mask to hide behind to disguise the fact that the child finds the subject overwhelming. With plays and skits, our children can meet with some success, which is encouraging for everyone. Plays are ideal for managing a mixed ability class, since roles may be adapted accordingly. Some students take on more. This is vital because if you ignore your best students, they may become demotivated and even start messing around the class due to boredom. Slower students have fewer lines or lines in unison with others. Children who suffer from real learning difficulties or may be included using nonverbal cues, such as body movements and facial expression. In this way, their confidence can be nurtured without bringing the whole class down to the level. In the meantime, all students will benefit from being present and hearing the English spoken over and over again. Children pick up your mood. If you find trudging through grammar boring, so will they. Using plays and skits will stimulate your teacher and your student. Plays allow on children to belong to a crew. In a drama lesson, our children are actively involved. Its role, however small, is essential for the successful performance of the play. A sense of belonging can be achieved here that is difficult to obtain in the more traditional classroom setting. Here are tips for teachers. If you are beginning to want the idea of using the plays and skits in your class, the next question is to how to go about it. Using action and expression are combined with learning vocabulary, but it's a good starting point. For example, when you teach a new word, have the class come up with an action that illustrates the word in some ways. This engages your children with movement, expression, increases your participation, and helps vocabulary retention. Appeals particularly to our kindergarten learners. If you have very shy children, you should have a partner. That is a good way to start, and that does help our students relax, feel more confident, and use their imagination. However, working specifically from the acting skill, but as opposed to a language skill, but is somewhat of a luxury. Therefore, including actions, but as a part of a language learning activity, this trauma is more direct and immediately productive, but as far as learning English, but as a foreign language. Choosing the play. Choosing the right play is crucial. It has to be appropriate for the age and the level of your students. For each of you, it should be repetitive and simple, and yet still contain the plot with some humor. The should be preferably be related to our curriculum. If the play is not simple, not repetitive, rehearsing and preparation will be tedious and time-consuming. Assign roles according to the abilities of your student. Adapt the script to suit your needs. Now you have a script, read it together in class. Read this vocabulary first as a single words, and after that, this full sentences from the kit that include those words. Now that the children know all the vocabulary, but then key sentences by heart, introduce the script. For all the students, no matter what level, the emphasis should be on speaking, acting, and moving, not on reading lines. Once children know their lines, well, they're adding some prompts. How the children suggest prompts and by how to make them at home. This is motivating for them and give them responsibility and allow the project to fill their role. And now, it's time for performance. Once the play is ready to be performed, this is where the children eat the cake they have been making. I will try to achieve this on. Invite the parents to the show and do the performance at the school assembly. One more important thing do remember to do, take a video of the performance. It makes your children feel significant. It may be useful feedback, and as well as a benchmark to see the progress of our student later in the year. In this video, I try to encourage you to motivate from the first classroom setting where your children follow the teacher, the dashboard, and the board passively. Instead of broaden the appeals of your lesson and motivate your student more by including movement, make-believe, and creativity. Give your children a means to succeed thrilling language via interesting activity. Reward a class with the finished product, an actual performance of their work. Drama activity bring your more traditional ASL lesson, and this can add a new dimension to your teaching approach. Bring your language classroom to life.